Hey guys, what's up? This is Tony from Dudes of Random here, and today we're going to be talking about arrays, and I'm going to show you guys an example on how to implement the idea of arrays. An array, sorry, it's a big difference. Array is like a list of variables. So if I say I wanted to have an array of, let's say, strings, student names. Let's say string, student name. You would put string. You put this symbol. This is the symbol for array. You would call it student. You would say, let's say names. And then what you would do is you would put, if it's undefined, you would just put string, blah blah blah, and then you would put the size. So you put a size. So an array, if this names would be able to hold, if I put a 10 here, it would be able to hold 10 strings inside it. Well, let's see what's the error it's throwing at us right here. Create constant string. Oh, I think this is just supposed to be names 10 or type names. That's what I had. That's really weird. Okay. Nope. That's really weird, guys. I'm working on figuring it out. String. String. Maybe it's this new. Voila. Sorry about that. That's me being stupid. But we don't know how many. So let's say our program is going to ask a teacher to enter a bunch of first names and ages that go along with that student, which would mean that first we're going to ask the user how many students do they have in their class. That would be our total number here. So what we're going to do, we're going to quickly do the scanner, input, let's hit new scanner, voila, and then you're going to do, God, so you just do the Control-Shift-O shortcut. What we then do is, oh, what is this error? Oh, yep, system.in. Alright, next what we would do is put a, so we have a string, or we're going to do an integer in this case, integer amount total students is new, or is input dot next. Oops, forgot another part of it. Let me just figure out what's the error here. Right? We would have to do like we said. I'm sorry guys, I'm a little bit off track here, so okay. So you're gonna parse the integer out of the variable that will come out. Yep, and now we need to change it back again. Alright. Sorry about that, I think I got a Facebook message. Okay, next what we do is we're gonna put input. Oh, we need to put a system.out. We need to ask them, of course, otherwise they're just like, what should I enter? Enter the total, enter how many students you have in your class. This is gonna have to be a number, because otherwise our computer is gonna throw an error at us, which is not what we want. Then now, after we have this integer, we can set this variable, which will be total students, and we can create another one. We want to have an array of integers for their ages, which will be ages is new int total students. Okay, voila. Now we have two arrays. What we want to do next, of course, we're going to use our for loop to loop through the age of the student and the name of the student as many times as needed until the total students thing is done. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to do a for loop for age. So we're going to say for int x is 0, and we're going to say this loop will go on as long as x is less than total students, and we're going to increment x by 1 every time we loop through. Next, we're going to ask for our questions. So what you're going to do now, this is the important part we have to watch, is names. So x is a 0, that's the good thing, because even though here we defined our thing as that's how many slots there are, but the slots start from 0 and up. So we can just put this x. So we can say name x, so the first slot in that variable, which is going to be 0, is what we're going to be naming. So we do name x is so we're going to do what is it called, input.next. Voila, that should do. And then what we're going to do for the other one, for the ages, so we're going to do ages x is input, or we're going to do integer.parse int input.next. Okay, oh, we need to add the questions, of course, so that would be system.out.print line, which will be enter the name of your student. System.out.print ln, enter the age of your student. Okay, we're going to do that as many times as then. And then we're going to say, we're going to do another. And we can say, for example, that's all your students. Type something. That's all your students. And then just for practice, you could do have to type yes to show the all the students, but we're just gonna do it for them. So we're gonna do for int, we can do y is 0. We're gonna do as long as y is, well, we're gonna do less than total students, because now we're just printing out all these names, students, and then we can do y plus plus. And so now we're just doing a system.out.print line, and we're gonna do names y, and then we can do plus comma space, and then we can do their age, which would be ages y. I did not add a plus. Okay, and then we can do one more statement, and that's it, because we don't need to make it too fancy. Print ln, done. Okay, let's now say we have 4 students in our class. We can do this. We're gonna go enter how many students. 4. Enter the name. Tone. 14. Sim. 15. Willem. How old is Willem? Willem is 13. And then we can say, just for fun, Robin, 12. Guess here, look what it's got. It showed every slot. Tone 14, Sim 15, Willem 12. So that's how the basics in array work. Next lesson, I'll teach you guys some more details on this kind of stuff. We'll work on some cool program. So thank you guys for watching, and I hope you learned something. Goodbye.